Alright. Here we are. Back on Alcatraz Island. And as Dobby by 6334 said that the mod allows for the Easter egg to happen, and so does the Magmagat. The Magmagat is possible to be built. It looks like the key is there. Yeah, so we're gonna build the Magmagat, and we're gonna do the Easter egg on this. So the exploration of it is done because we did all of that last video, or last time we played rather, and you guys seem to like it. It's my most viewed video on my channel, so I thought, why not come back? So yeah, we're gonna get the Magmagat, and we're gonna do the Easter egg also. So that should be fun. Alright, we're gonna buy the B23R right here, and we're gonna fill up our dog. Alright, and that fills up our dog. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab the warden's key, and maybe do the laundry real quick. Oh, the warden's key is not here. Nice. Well, that's okay. We need to open that door anyway. But we're gonna grab the warden's key over here. Yep, there it is. And go ahead and open up this. Maybe we can go ahead and get double tap right now, maybe. Turn that on. Hit that. Alright, so that's everything. We don't really need that right now.
Guys, you gotta see this. I think I just found Pandora's fucking box.
We don't need that because we're not building the acid gap. We are just building the magma gap. We're just gonna build a blunder gap and get the blunder gap. Alright, we're back in Afterlife. We're gonna shock everything we need to right now. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock the showers right here. Oh, I need the key. I didn't grab the key. Oops. And here is our key. Now we can actually do a little bit more stuff. Alright, we're gonna open up to the infirmary up here. Like I said, we don't need to grab the acid gap parts because we're not using it. So that's pretty cool. We can go ahead and grab that.
Taken care of.
No way. That's actually not that bad. That's not that bad. Got a little greedy, but what we need to do is grab the showers and grab the roof. Alright, and now we revive. And now it's like nothing happened. Look at that. And we can actually fill up this dog. Alright, so there's our dog done. That's our second out of... Our 2 out of 3 dogs done. And like I said... Oh my days. Like I said with the last video, I wanted to turn my channel more into commentary. So, this video is not going to be as much of a commentary video. We can actually go ahead and do this real quick. But, yeah, this video is not going to be much of a commentary because I'm, you know, completing an Easter egg. And, you know, I feel like we should focus on the Easter egg steps rather than me just yapping about something. I feel like the yapping is just going to be on, like, you know, modded maps. And obviously this is a modded map, but this is still like a very iconic map that people love. And so I want to give the respect to this map by kind of keeping the conversations on the map, if you know what I'm saying. So right now we're doing the laundry step. And, ooh, double points is huge here. Alright, there's that done. We're gonna grab this.
Here's the sheets, just where my crew said they'd be.
I say we try to end around as quick as possible. Let me grab this nuke at the last second. There we go. Give me the points, please.
A little bit of mass slaughter.
Nice. I'm gonna spin the box because last video we didn't spin the box, like at all. Let's see what we get. Imagine we get the blunder gap. Oh, Rayjiun Mark 2's in there.
Fuck me.
The LSAT.
Right tool for the job.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that's really cool. Making our way down the tunnels right here. Unlock the number pad. Unlock that. See if our shield part's there. Yep. Here's our other shield part.
I think I'll hold on.
Alright, let's get down to one zombie and let's do our afterlife. So, before we, do anything else, this is where you do the magma gat. It's just like in Blood of the Dead. I actually didn't realize this was there last video. And I didn't even know you could do that. So, once again, shout out to that comment for letting me know. And, yeah, we're going to grab our last shield part. Yep.
I ain't talking about
We're going to do everything in this afterlife right here. That'll be the best afterlife I've ever seen. Alright, now we revive. Quickly grab that.
Got the oxygen tanks. What's left?
Alright, that was everything, by the way. Everything down here. We're actually almost to... We just gotta get the Citadel parts, and then we're done. 6, 5, 8. 6, 5, 8. Alright, open this, grab that. There we go. Beautiful. We're gonna start filling up this dog right here. But not before we grab Jug, of course.
Damn right you.
Alright, there's our dog done. So now we have Tomahawk, our Hell's Retriever, and we have Pack-a-Punch, all on this round. Alright, we're gonna grab our Hell's Retriever here, and we grab Double Tap, and we grab our last part here, and we're gonna keep a zombie, and we're gonna get our Blundergat this round. We're gonna build the shield real quick, and get back to collecting our skulls. And now we grab our Blundergat. Beautiful. So we're gonna go to Pack-a-Punch. We're not gonna Pack-a-Punch yet, because on this Easter egg, if you don't know, you actually have to go to Pack-a-Punch like 3 different times. I'm pretty sure it's 3. So yeah, we're just gonna go head there one time. We're not gonna Pack-a-Punch yet. And next round we'll collect the parts, and then we'll upgrade our Blundergat. Alright, let's craft this plane right here.
Come on, hurry it up.
And let's go.
It's working.
There we go.
It's a strange fucking storm.
Alright, we're at Pack-a-Punch.
Sal?
There's Icarus.
You here?
And
Really?
we're just gonna head back.
What about you?
Right now.
Damn it.
Well, next round actually.
Here's on the fucking bridge.
Now we go back to the prison, and we gotta do that 2 more times. Here we are.
This before? Can't remember.
Alright, so now, if I remember how to do this, I watched like a YouTube short about it, and I haven't watched it. But we're gonna go here. I believe this is how we get this upgraded. Place this in here. Yep. Place Blundergat. And it's just like Black Ops 4, where it's a soul box.
Looks like it's time to double down.
This is really cool. How they added this entire like new step. Now on Black Ops 4, I believe you had to run through the souls, right? If I remember right. So there's that. So now we have the tempered gat. And it's just like Black Ops 4 where we have to go, where you have to go around. And that's so cool. No, that is actually so cool how they implemented this into the map. Wait, no, that is actually so cool. And instead of running all the way to spawn, like you do, not all the way to spawn, oh, gotta hit that. Instead of running all the way back to, what's it called? That little room, well, I forgot what it was called in Blood of the Dead. But you go all the way here, grab that, and you put it in there. Place the magma gat. and you have the Magmagat. That is so cool. No, that is actually so cool. So basically, if you don't know, this actually acts as a monkey bomb. Look at that. The zombies go to it and die. Alright, all of our parts spawned again. We're going to go back and pick up all the fuel cans and head back to Pack-a-Punch. And while we're over here, we're going to grab the speed cola. We're going to grab a speed cola and the spoon. The spork, I mean. Alright. I'm going to shock the spoon. Right here. Grab electric cherry. Grab our spoon.
Prisoner 101A, your number is up.
And we craft the plane once again. If I can find the sweet spot. What? There it is. And we go back.
Come on, working. Actually, fucking
There we go. Throw in the Hell's Retriever because it's a must. And crashing into the plane. I mean, the bridge. And we're gonna stay here and we're gonna Pack-a-Punch our Magmagat. We Pack-a-Punch the Magmagat, and it turns into the Magmus Operandi. And it has more than one shot now, and it's a lot more powerful. And I just made a mistake. Nice. The mistake I just made was I was supposed to go back last round, so we can go ahead and collect the plane parts one last time, but that's okay. Mistakes were made.
come back.
All right, we're heading back to the prison. I Pack-a-Punched my LMG, and I just noticed something. The ritual camo. It looks a little different. It's green. Look at this. It's green. Now I don't know if they added different variations. I mean, obviously they did. And it looks pretty cool. Alright, now we pick up all the fuel cans one last time. Alright, now we craft the plane again.
Come on, hurry it up.
And we leave
Start it up.
again.
Working.
We throw our Hell's Retriever one last time, I believe. Because next time we board is going to be in Afterlife mode.
Storm.
Now we crash. That's not the last time we crash. I believe we do crash one more time. We're just gonna go back. There's really no reason to be here. Wait, actually there is. I want to test something. I didn't do this last time. Can you? Oh my days, you can. Okay, you can get AATs. Which one do we get? Fireworks? No.
Fuck me, here they come again.
Dead wire. Ooh, look at the blue. That looks so tough. All right. Dude, this looks like... Oh, it is Afterlife. Wait, is Ritual just Afterlife, but... red? It actually might be. Alright, we head back to the prison now. So that was the last time we do that. Now I don't know if we have to flip rounds or not. I don't know if we have to flip rounds or not. Maybe not. But we will just in case. Alright, but there's the round ended. Now we come here. And we gotta put in some numbers. So all of these numbers are the set numbers. So 1, this needs to be 0. 1, nice. Now it's 8, 7, 2. Nice. Now we do 3, 8, 6. I'm gonna go through it by myself. I don't have time to do the last one. How long until... Oh, we can go right back in. Okay. And then we do 4, 8, 1. So basically, those numbers are the prisoner numbers for the characters we're playing as. 4, 8, 1. Nice. Okay.
So you want to know the truth?
My name is Stanley Ferguson. I was a guard at Alcatraz from 1933 to 1942. Today, I'm going to give you some insight into one of the more interesting tales from the prison's history. Over the decades, Alcatraz has seen more than its fair share of daring escape attempts. However, few were as audacious as the one undertaken by 4 inmates on New Year's Eve in 1933. Thought to be the brainchild of an inmate by the name of Albert Arlington, the outrageous scheme is as unlikely as its mastermind.
Alright, I'm sorry if y'all couldn't really hear that.
It's believed that Arlington, a.k.a. Weasel, somehow convinced 3 other inmates that he had devised a foolproof plan to escape the rock. It was a plan that would see them literally taking to the skies on a makeshift aircraft of Arlington's own design.
Alright.
Just how the Weasel managed to convince these hardened criminals that such a plan was even possible remains a mystery to this day. What is known is that no such plan was ever built. Instead, the group's plans for freedom soon descended into bitter argument and infighting.
Sweet, we got the gun.
With the plan falling apart, anger and frustration would ultimately lead to a brutal altercation between the misguided Arlington and his former co-conspirators. Armed only with makeshift weapons, Finn O'Leary, Sal DeLuca, and Billy Handsome lured the unsuspecting Arlington to the roof, where they intended to exact a bloody and violent revenge. And so it was here, beneath the dark and stormy winter skies, that the hapless Arlington met his grisly end, bleeding to death on the cold concrete roof. For their participation in the murder, the 3 collaborators were sent to death by electric chair. Justice came swiftly. On the morning of January 19th, 1934, the execution order was carried out.
Alright, so now we gotta enter Afterlife. Which is, there's one right here. And we get on that plane. Yep, there we go. And now, this is the very final step. And this is to see if this works or not. I believe it does work. Normally, it doesn't allow you to do this. On BO2, I don't think. But on BO3, maybe, it spawns in a bot. Because you're supposed to kill your teammate. You're supposed to kill Weasel. Whoever's playing as Weasel. But this should spawn in a Weasel for me. Revive ourselves. Yeah, it does, right there. Where's he at? There we go. And that was it. That was the Blood of the Dead Easter egg. Alright, once again, shout out to Debra by 6334 for letting me know that the mod actually allows for the Easter egg on solo and the creation of the Magmagat. That is what this video was based around, and yeah, I'm glad he let me know, or they let me know. Great map, man. I mean, I already said everything I needed to last video, or last Mob of the Dead video. This map is fantastic. And I do think the worst part about this map is the Easter egg. If you saw my tier list, I said that. But Easter egg's okay. The map itself is great. Once again, shout out to Debra for letting me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.